What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, last time we left off, we were doing some side questing, but that's because we made some pretty good progress in the main quest. And we took out Runt. We got some upgrades to our gear. As you can see, Henry's looking like a knight. He's looking like a true soldier. Nourishment's at 75, so we should probably eat one of these cabbages. And we'll also pop this pretzel. Puts us at 97 nourishment. Now, before we leave this area, we wanted to go ahead and complete another quest. And that is going to be to tell Matthew and Fritz that we completed their job. Or, we found a job for them, rather. So let's go ahead and let them know the good news so that they can make some money. Hopefully they don't disappoint our Miller friend. We are going the wrong way. We need to go right some more. And then cross the bridge over here.
Who's there? Answer me.
Why you guys be hating on me, dude? Anytime I go near them, they always think I'm like some criminal or something. We are a criminal. We be stealing hella stuff. But they could be nicer to me, you know? They don't have to always act suspicious around me. What do they call it? Sticky fingers? I don't think I've stolen anything from them. I have stolen a lot in this town, though. That one guy was putting us to work. Having us cause a whole bunch of mayhem. You guys! I got you jobs.
The Miller and Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
the reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
You'll pay me next time.
Nah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit
Okay,
us
Mav.
in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage.
Okay, sounds cool. What do you train us in? Stealth. Okay.
God be with you.
Alright, so we gotta return to them in a week. What other quests do we have that we wanted to do? We need to go back to Rete for that quest. Get rid of the Vicar. That should also be in Rete, I believe, right? Where's this at? Map. Oh no, you're way up here. Okay. Could do that real quick. Find the Nightingales. That's going to be over by Rete. Get a branch out. I still don't know how to get that branch. Find the treasure. That's over at Scallots. Steal a horse. Steal the South Draper tinderbox. Yeah, that's going to be tough. We need to be able to unlock very hard locks. Steal 20 groschen. Can fight with Milan. Steal 50 from the guard. Alright, maybe we'll go try and get rid of the Vicar real quick. Vicar? I don't know how to properly say that word. Let's hop on Pebbles. Whoa, Fritz. Why are you running so fast, dog? Alright, well they should be on their way to go work their new job. So let's go to Ushitz. See if we get stopped on the way. Maybe there'll be some more quests for us to pick up here. Although I'm not really interested in more quests right now. Kinda enjoying the main story quite a bit. We definitely don't get stopped as much during the day, which is nice. It's kinda only at night. Alright, where is this guy? Looks like we can talk to the innkeeper about potential more quests. So let's see what he's got to say.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What's
Is
happening
there
around
anything
here?
suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is.
Okay, more jobs.
I heard there's been quite a ruckus in Talmberg. It seems some gang of poachers has settled in the woods there. I couldn't tell you anything about it, though. Best talk to Nicholas, the Talmberg Master Hunter.
Okay, cool.
Good luck to you.
A quest in Talmberg for us. What's our charisma sitting at? 10. We have Stephanie's shirt. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get any more bonuses to our charisma. Let's see if we can convince this guy to, leave us alone. Or leave, Sir Hanush alone. Where are you? Vicar's Guard? Are you inside? I think so. Can we go in here? Is this allowed? Here we are. Well, those guards are a little intimidating. I want your gear.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Sir Hanush, And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanush told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Valdensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
Okay, will the locals trust me?
Well, I'm not from Ujits exactly, so I don't know how well they'll accept me.
That's good, because the last thing I need is one of these local good-for-nothings. I can't trust a single one of them.
Oh boy.
And
He's a
they
hater
don't
for
trust
real.
me either. But you're an ordinary lad with a likable face.
Oh, thanks, guy.
If a bit simple-looking. You'll have a much
Okay.
better chance of learning their secrets.
Pretty sure he just
Flatter
baked me.
Monsignor. Very well then.
Do you have any suspects?
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect.
Okay.
You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Okay.
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything, including meeting up with others in Ujits a few times.
And that was all he told you?
Excuse me.
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a list.
You tortured him?
I'm guessing he didn't speak willingly.
Of course not.
Little wonder his strength deserted him in the executioner's clutches. It's a pity. He might have known more.
My lad, guard your tongue. It's unwise to question the ways of Mother Church. Heretics are a canker on the body of the Church. Do you know what's to be done with such an ulcer? You take the hot iron to it and burn it out. It may hurt. It hurt me too, to have to cause the man to suffer. But it had to be done for the well-being of the Church.
This freaking guy. Okay. Who are these people?
Who are these Valdensians?
Oh, that he didn't
I've
like
never
that.
heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is too idle to read out the bishop's missive to the congregation. Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you the benefit of the doubt and assume it's the latter. But to answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much. But what form does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor.
Oh, this guy's a jerk, man.
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory.
Okay.
The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Ujits. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record
We
somewhere
can read.
here. Can you read, boy?
Yes.
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
Okay, I'll be going.
I'll get working on it, sir.
God be with you, my son.
Now, we're supposed to sit while we read. So we get that little bonus. Okay, quest items, Heretics testimony. This account was written down by Master Borislav, scribe to the Archbishop, recording the testimony given by the questioned heretic, whereby the interrogation was conducted by the Very Reverend Jan of Osek. And the lawful right to torture was carried out by the town executioner Francis called Shanksk in the town jail according to the resolution of the town council. At first, the captive heretic, one Peter Heretics, did refuse to give testimony, whereupon the executioner was instructed to encourage him to do so by the performance of arts. Let it be stated that the interrogated Peter didn't long resist the executioner's persuasions. However, he did finally respond as to the place of assembly of the other heretics known to him, that they did meet in the township of Ushitz. When the vicar then asked the prisoner to elaborate, that is, who they were and in what house they assembled, Peter again fell into silence. The executioner was again obliged to exercise his persuasive art, which in due course the vicar ordered him to decet. For the prisoner was greatly fatigued, whereupon he did suddenly find his voice and began to respond at length to the repeated query as to where he met with other heretics. The vicar thereupon decreed that the testimony of the prisoner be written down verbatim. May the Lord forgive me for hearing these heretical speeches, which by my duty to Holy Mother Church I am bound to set down in writing this day. Thus spoke the heretic. I began my pilgrimage in Ushitz, a den of something where the people were drinking and fornicating, so I left that corrupt place at once. And at once I saw another abomination, the temple of the bride of the Antichrist. With the proud Babylonian tower, I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. When I left the village, I came upon a crossroads and didn't know which way to go, so I fell on my knees and prayed. And my prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground to show the right path. On I went through this sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen and their towers. I journeyed further on, and all at once there rose from the ground the jaws of the behemoth, and his broken teeth jutted up to the heavens like the tombstones of the Moabites. So I went through the mouth of the beast, and by the Orda, I saw the abode of the apostles Peter and Andrew. I was hungry, so I took the fruits of their labors and filled my belly. Then I left their house and saw 2 widows weeping and keening. I wept with them, and they let me sleep in their shadow. I went further along the edge of the world and saw the ribs of the great Leviathan washed up by the sea. Then I saw 2 bridges over the river Jordan, and the devil tempted me and tried to lure me to the one on the right. But I saw through his deception and went against his will. Then I finally saw it, the gateway to the garden of paradise, abundant with foliage. It was guarded by men of straw, but they saw I was a good Christian, and let me enter therein. These were the last words uttered by the heretic Peter, for he did then breathe his last. The vicar did then state that his death was surely the work of Lucifer to silence his tongue before the ears of the servants of God. The executioner thereupon took umbrage and made conceded objections, for which his wage was cut by 3 groschen, and he was admonished not to repeat such remarks, especially in the presence of a servant of the Holy Mother Church. The Boyd of the heretic was body of the heretic was buried outside the cemetery wall as befit, so that it should not corrupt hallowed ground. Thereby the case of the heretic Peter was brought to a close in accordance with something law. Okay. Did that help me at all? Says to start at the tavern. Quest log. Find the Waldenstein congregation. Oh, God. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a little tough. We gotta use the clues of the book. We might have to look this one up, to be honest. We'll see how this goes. He said to start at the tavern. Does that mean we question people here?
I'm honored that you...
I don't want to play dice. Can't talk to any of these people. Assuming you're to play dice as well. Vashek.
Good health to you. Take care now.
Oh, should we tell him that we found the horse?
I found that horse you lost.
Really?
Yes, really.
Thank for all the saints.
Yes, really.
I was just about to start packing my things. I'll let you wed my daughter if I had one. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just take more care next time.
I will.
Is there multiple training or taverns here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go to the upper castle, go to the bailiff, tell Agnes. That's the quest we just received. Okay, does the innkeeper know anything? How are we doing on nourishment? We're at 83, so we don't want to eat that yet. Charisma's at 10.
Enjoy.
Villager. Well, the bailiff maybe knows something?
To the women. God bless them.
Ale housemaid.
Damn.
How about the bailiff?
Jesus Christ. I'll see
Okay.
you later.
No. Where's the innkeeper at? I don't think we're allowed to go in here. No.
Got it for you right here.
Good evening.
Okay, no.
Care.
So, if we look back at the book, it
As you wish.
started, he did drinking and fornicating, the temple of the bride of the Antichrist, with the proud Babylonian tire. Went past it towards the rising sun. Well, I'm assuming that's the temple, yeah? Why is that guard tweaking out? Dude, are you good? Well, if the sun's rising there, shouldn't it set that way? Or if it's setting there, it should rise. You guys know what I mean. Okay. So I'm assuming we go this way? When I left the village, I came upon a crossroads. Where's the crossroads? I'm assuming this, right? Maybe. So if we head out this way.
Where the hell were you brought up? Don't you know you have to have a light after dark?
Okay, my bad. My bad. I forgot. Forgot that's a thing. I don't want to get fined. Here's the shrine. This isn't the crossroads, is it? Could be going the complete opposite way of where we're supposed to go. So, it showed him the right path. No, it said to go on to the right. But I thought there was another crossroads. So if you go right, and then maybe right here, go to the left. Is that what it said? If we go to the right, journeyed further on. Jaws of the Behemoth. And then there should be like a house. The edge of the world. Ribs of the great Leviathan. Then I saw 2 bridges over the river of Jordan. Is there a river? Maybe we need to go this way? Saw 2 bridges. Alright, let's hop on Pebbles. I want to see if we can find this on our own before looking it up. I want to see if we can solve this, like, little puzzle. It's talking about 2 bridges across the river. I'm assuming this is the right of the crossroads, but I don't think that's necessarily a crossroad. Maybe it is. Is that one of the houses? If we keep going straight, it's to the right. To the right's back into town. So if we go this way, where does this lead? If anything, we'll discover some of the map a bit. What do we have over here? I feel like this is towards the edge of the world. Okay. I don't think there's a river over here. Maybe we go left.
Yeah.
Again, we're just kind of discovering the area a bit, if anything. Might have to end up looking this up, though. You're just a wayfarer.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't go anywhere. There's no bridges. Over a river, there should be 2 bridges. Doesn't look like there's any bridges over here. We have this one. So do we need to go across the river? Maybe we took a wrong turn way up here. Row hunting spot. Okay. There's some homes over here. There's an activity giver over here.
Yeah.
What's up here? Just have a camp. Fisherman. Okay.
Watch what you're doing.
Sorry, dog. Trying to figure out where the heck this congregation's at.
Yeah.
Could be up here. Another wayfarer.
Yeah.
You fucking stinking human.
I'm not a human.
Is that all you've got? What's up? Shit yourself?
Yo!
Is that the best you can do?
What do you mean the best I can do? I just messed your boy up. Get out of here, you scoundrels. Thought you could ambush me? You don't have any money. Hey, you guys are done for. How come we don't have the stats for this sword anymore? Okay. Not really interested in any of your stuff. What happened to our other strength? Why'd we go down on a strength again? Buff -2. +2 permanent bonus on charisma, but also -2 to strength. Okay. Well, our swords still seem to do okay. Alexa keeps talking to me. Okay, is the congregation out this way?
Yeah.
What do we have over here? Just kind of goes into the woods. Alright, let me see if I can look this up. What's the quest? Waldensians. Kingdom. Come. Waldensians quest. See if we can figure this out. You might want to bring a bard potion. Speak to Hanush. Head to Ushitz. If you can't read yet, the vicar will read it to you. Start at the inn and take a right to go past the church heading east out of the village until you meet a fork in the road with a shrine on your left. Follow the left fork down the road. Okay, shrine's here. We followed the left fork. That leads northeast. You go past 3 beehives on your right. Through an interesting sight. What? Okay, follow the left fork down a road that leads northeast, which is this. Should come across 3 beehives, apparently. Okay, maybe we went a little too far. Maybe we're right in the right spot. I don't know. We're gonna backtrack a little bit. Let's figure out what's going on here. 3 beehives. Okay, we found the nest.
Yeah.
Just follow this road. We should see 3 beehives. Okay, here's the crumbled stone. That's the interesting sight. Take the left fork. There'll be a pass through a small grove of trees.
Yeah.
Should be this. Ooh, what happened here? Hold on, I want to check this out. Another interesting sight. Okay. Just a bunch of dead horses. Why? Why would you give me an ad? I'm trying to figure out this quest. Follow the track to go past the straw guards and into the grove. Going to the left. Okay. And there should be straw guards, apparently. That's the interesting sight. Where are the straw guards? Pass through a small grove of trees where there will be a dirt path going left. Follow this track to go past the straw guards and into the grove, which is the secret meeting place. Am I missing something? This is the left fork. That's the interesting sight. Is that the small grove? Where are the straw guards? Is it just too dark for me to see the straw guards?
Yeah.
Straw guards. I don't think it's this way. That's just a tree. No straw guards there. Is this the grove? Told me to go left, though. And a road that veers off to the right. After... a half-crumbled stone wall. Okay. Time to backtrack again. This quest is too confusing. Can't imagine just doing this by the book. Although we started on the right path. I will say that. We went past the church at least. Alright, if we go this way, we're looking for a small grove. Because that's the camp. But this says an interesting sight, a half-crumbled stone wall. Oops. This is the half-crumbled stone wall. Take the left fork. Or is the left fork up here? A road that veers right, left fork, maybe? Do we go more up this way? Go past the straw. It'd be nice if it was daytime. I would say that. It's gonna kill our energy and nourishment, but I think it needs to be daytime right now. So I can see a bit easier. Because it doesn't mention anything about that camp. It does say go through an interesting site. And a road that veers off to the right. Okay, so if we go this way.
Yeah.
So we did go the right way. Take the left fork. Is that why those bandits came out and attacked us? Because this is where it's at? Is this the grove? And were those the straw guards? No, these are the straw guards, aren't they? And then this is the cross, yeah? That we're supposed to take? This is the secret meeting place? We can't take that. Oh, it's gotta be in here.
It seems I found it.
Explore the gathering place. Wooden cross. Okay. Go back to Ushitz. We take the cross.
A cross. Nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
Okay. So now we can go back to the village. Dang. We were so close the first time. We almost got it without looking it up.
Yeah.
You just needed to find... Maybe if it was light, we could have found those straw guards. Alright, now we gotta go back to the village and ask somebody about this. But everybody might still be asleep. Alright, there's the beehives that I was talking about. Okay, is anybody awake at the moment? You are, friend. Oops. Alright, let's see if this guy will say anything.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for the owner of this cross. Do you happen to know whose it is?
No, I don't. But why not ask the priest? He blesses all the crosses in the village.
Thanks. I'll ask him.
God be with you.
Okay, now we gotta talk to the priest. Don't know if he's awake yet. Ask Father Godwin. Okay, the church is up here. We'll see if he's still sleeping. If so, we might try and buy a room at the inn real quick. See if we can get some rest, because Henry is getting low on energy. You also need to eat from the pot. We need some stew. It does kind of look like he's awake right now. Are you up in the tower or are you in the church? You're in the tower. Are you gonna ring the bell? Is that what's happening? Are you up this ladder? Hey, you're making me work for this, aren't you? Why are you way up here? Oh, he's sleeping up here? Wake up, good sir.
My respects to you.
The village folk said you consecrate the crosses they keep at home.
Indeed I do. Why do you ask, Hal?
I was just wondering if you could remember who owns this one.
I could, but I might not want to tell you.
Why?
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanush sent you here to help him.
You're right.
Well, that is basically true.
Jesus Christ, Hal, are you insane? To get involved with a man like that?
Sir Hanush sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
Okay.
Well, you and me both.
That's good to hear. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. It surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
Yeah.
I see. It wouldn't make Sir Hanush too happy either.
My thoughts exactly. But the question still remains what to do about it. The vicar won't give up till he's found what he wants. You know what, boy? Before we do anything else, we ought to make sure whether there really are heretics here.
What do you propose?
Okay.
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
How can I do that?
But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church, they'd pray the usual way. But at home, it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm in the evening with all the domestics. They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
Okay.
And the cross? Did you consecrate that for the Bowers themselves?
No. It belonged to the family who lived on the farm before them. That was quite a sad story.
Oh, man.
Where did those Bower folk come from?
I don't really know. I've never spoken to them much, but they've not been here long, only 2 or 3 years.
Oh, boy.
What do you know about the Bowers?
When I think about it now, they're a little peculiar.
What do you mean?
Well, they do rather keep themselves to themselves. They attend Mass, true enough. They leave the moment it's over. And I've never seen them at a dance or a celebration of any kind. But on the other hand, they give more alms to the needy in the village than anyone. I can't deny them that.
Okay.
Right, I'll get on with it.
So in the evening...
See you later.
Excuse me, sir. We're trying to use this ladder. Sneak out into the Bower property and eavesdrop on the evening prayer. Okay. Well, let's go to the inn first, see if we can get some rest. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, God. Thank goodness we caught it. Okay. Now to the tavern, so we can get some rest. The bell is ringing. Doesn't look like he's out yet. What if we wait an hour? Still need to find some food as well. Hopefully that cabbage is still good. And just go ahead and pop some of those. Wait, can we eat this? No. Is the cabbage still good? It is. Okay, we can eat both of those. Now we need energy. You there, good sir.
God be with you.
No, I want a room.
Is there anything...
Nothing out of...
Okay. Will you give us a room?
Good morning.
Place to
Is
sleep.
there somewhere I could...
All right. For how long?
Just a night.
Just the one night?
Sure, but groschen first.
Sure.
Here you are.
2 groschen
Got it
for
all
you.
to
Where's the bed?
Where do I go?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a...
Okay, right inside,
Bye.
there's a ladder. There is no ladder. Wait, where's it at? Can we go in here? Ah. Okay. Let's get some energy back. This is our place to sleep? You're lying to me. We gotta share the room with somebody? This is ridiculous. I disapprove. I want my money back. Alright, let's get full energy. Which is gonna be 6 hours. I'm hoping we'll still be able to sneak into the farm. And listen to the prayer. And then wrap up this quest. Help Sir Hanush out. And then after this, we might go ahead and continue the main quest. Alright, we can just go ahead and end it here. We're at 100 energy. 70 comfort, really. Apparently this bed was better than the one at Peshek's place. Okay, where's this Bashek farm? Oh, it's right there. It's not Bashek. I don't know why I said that. It's the Bauer farm. Oh no, that's to talk to him. Yeah, we don't want to talk to him. Oh, it's way down here. Okay, and he's... Gosh, dude, you guys are going crazy. I actually need you, Pebbles, to come over here. Come on, Pebbles. We don't got all day. Put some pep in your step. I guess I'll come to you. You're taking too long. I'm hoping, since it's the middle of the day, that they'll be gone, and maybe we can just waste some time. He said we could maybe do outside the window, but I feel like it's gonna be more difficult than that. We gotta go into their loft. So, looks like we gotta be sneaky once again. Seems to be a common theme in this game. For old lad Henry. Pa would be proud. Probably not. Pa was probably very disappointed in us. In our lifestyle. But you know what? We're doing what we can. Pa didn't exactly leave us with nothing. After he got murdered. We didn't inherit anything. Our home was burned to the ground. What's Pa want us to do? Let's be real. At least we're surviving. We got some revenge. We're helping out Sir Radzig. I think Pa would still be proud. Alright, the horse is getting tired. Okay. Where can we go? What exactly does it say? Sneak onto the Bauer property and eavesdrop on their evening prayer. Oh, the whole place is private. Ah, this is how we do it.
Ah, I could try listening from here.
Yes, you could, Henry. So, evening prayer. How long is the evening? Suppose we'll wait for 4 hours. Too bad we don't have like a good book we could read or something. Oh, just press E to wait. Okay. Wow. I don't think our nourishment or energy went down at all either. We should have waited like that the first time. Henry's bored.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are bound to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Seemed normal to me.
They took old Wenzel to the presbytery today. His farm is nearby. It's only a matter of time before...
Before they come for me. I know.
And what are we going to do about it? That vicar is baying for blood, the beast. He will devour you alive.
I do not intend to do anything about it. I shall not waver from my faith, nor turn my back on it.
My dear, what on earth are you saying?
If they come for me, I will go quietly. And I will not lie.
Are you serious? Don't you know what they'll do to you?
I can well imagine. But I am resolved.
The Lord have mercy.
Do not fear. I surrender to God's will. And I do not condemn you if you decide to leave.
I'll stay by your side, although I'd rather that you decided otherwise.
I know. And you have no fear, my brothers in Christ. Stay true to God's plan, as I shall. Go and spread the true faith amongst all good folk.
I'm sorry, I wish there was another way.
You should eat your supper and depart right away. Who knows? You may come for us at dawn.
Okay. Let's get on out of here. Let's definitely talk to Father Goodwin, or Godwin. Don't want to pass that message on to the vicar, because he will instantly burn them at the stake, and that is not what Father Godwin wants, and that is not what Sir Hanush wants. So we're definitely telling Father Godwin. Plus, he's an old buddy and pal of ours. We had some good times together.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna make us crawl up that ladder again. But hopefully he's got a good plan on what to tell the vicar. Because we don't want to see people burnt at the stake. I don't think anybody would be too happy except for the vicar, and he seems a little intense. He wasn't all too friendly to us, and so, I don't think I'm on his side. We are to get rid of him, and nothing more. Ride with speed, Pebbles. Make haste. We have a message to deliver. Are you gonna find us because we don't have a torch out? I hope not. So let's pull this out before they get angry with us. We don't need none of that nonsense. We do need to eat here soon, though. Is the tavern open? Do you guys have a stew I can eat? I think you do, right? Yes. We can only cook an item? No! We could buy food from them. Are you in the tower again? You are, aren't you? Of course. Making us do all this hard work just to talk to you, my guy. I'm sick of going up and down this ladder. And that bottom ladder is a little wonky. I'm not trying to take unnecessary damage and break my legs. Because the fall damage is crazy in this game. Let's be honest, it's crazy. Wake up, good sir.
God be with.
So, I went to check on the Bower farm, and I don't have good news.
Do tell.
They most certainly are heretics, at least as far as I can tell.
Are you sure? What did you hear?
I mean, we'll tell them the truth.
Well, for a start, the evening prayers were led by a woman.
That is certainly unusual, but nothing conclusive in itself.
But that's not all. They're afraid the vicar will be coming after them.
Who wouldn't fear that? That swine finds fault with everyone.
Well, it's not like you'd have to try too hard. Mrs. Bower plans to confess everything.
Confess what, exactly?
Most likely her faith. The people of the farm were trying to discourage that, but her mind's made up.
Oh, good Lord, that's all I need. What am I to do?
Oh, God. How do we help them, though? They are heretics.
She's planning to confess. What would you like to do?
You have to talk them out of it, Hal. You must convince them to run.
Me? And what am I supposed to say to them? I'm the one who's been hunting them down.
So who better? Do you think they'll listen to me? I'm a priest. If there's anyone they can't abide, it's me. You have to try at least. For their own good and for yours, Hal.
Fine.
You're right. Someone has to help them.
I'm glad you see it that way. Now
They're
hurry.
heretics, though.
You never know when the vicar might come for them.
Okay, persuade the Bowers to flee. We're pretty dirty, aren't we? Charisma's down to a 9. Maybe we can threaten them, because we got a bloody sword. I don't know. We'll see. Charisma's not looking too hot, though. We gotta go all the way back to their farm. What's up with this back and forth nonsense? Okay. I hope they don't get mad that we, like, go to their farm. Come on, Pebbles, where are you? There you are. Right, we are supposed to go back to the farm. Pass the message to the vicar. That's not what we want to do. Persuade the Bowers to flee.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, right, if the lady wants to confess, that's all cool. But I don't think that's going to make the vicar happy. I don't think that'll be beneficial to everybody else in this village. And I feel like that's what Sir Hanush wants, is for his people to be left alone. And also for himself to be left alone, because he said that this guy might be coming after his property or whatever. Like, if I felt like if the vicar would just punish these people, right? Because heresy during this time was a really big deal. Whatever. But if the rest of the town is gonna suffer just because these people or this lady comes and confesses. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. Space Marines 2 did give me a deep hatred for heresy. But our whole mission was to help Sir Hanush. And I don't think telling the vicar about what's going on helps Sir Hanush. Hopefully these guys, like, don't try to arrest me or something. I don't want to pickpocket. We probably got to convince the lady, huh? Can we wash real quick? Alright, Charisma's back up to a 10. That's great. Sorry, lady. We gotta break into your home because we gotta convince you. Please don't, like, get super pissed at us. I was gonna say we're in a private area, which is good.
God save. How may I help you, good night?
Mistress Bauer,
What is it you need?
I've come to ask something of you.
Have you? And just who are you, young man?
I want to help you.
That doesn't matter. The important thing is that I want to help you and your husband.
I admit that I'm a little confused. You've come to ask me something, but at the same time you want to help me. What's going on?
I want to ask you not to confess to the vicar. Just take your husband and get out of here while there's still time.
I have no idea why you're so taken with my fate, or how you found out about my intentions, but I'll tell you one thing. Changing my mind is out of the question. I won't betray my faith, nor my brothers in Christ.
Okay, we can be successful in a lot of stuff here. I know how awful it feels to turn and run. I did it once myself. You won't be the only one to suffer for your choice. God gives you the chance to escape. God gives you the chance to escape. Let's... Oh, no. We're below on this. The only way we could convince her is threatening. Our charisma's not good
now
enough.
You've got a chance to escape. Surely you won't throw it away.
I won't oppose God's will for me.
For heaven's sake, woman, if it were God's will you should burn, it would have happened a long time ago.
You can't know that.
And don't you think the investigation is dragging on a bit? Do you think nobody in the village speaks badly of you? Don't fool yourself. Those old people from the farm who keep to themselves, they're ripe for denouncing, aren't they? And yet nobody's come to arrest you so far. It may just be that God is giving you time to get away.
I'm sorry, but I just can't act otherwise. I've had enough of persecution, of living in fear and hiding who I truly am. I want to live and die in God's truth, not falsehood.
But that's madness.
You'd better go. And although I don't quite understand your motives, I thank you for your words. Take care.
Oh, no. Dude, we needed 15. Well, now we gotta tell old boy. Which isn't super great for us. It's the opposite of what we wanted. But we couldn't convince her. We didn't have enough. Didn't have enough. Let's go ahead and fast travel to Ushitz. Can we just wake this dude up and get this quest over with? And does our room still count? Wake up, Mr. Vicar.
I found them, Monsignor.
Pardon me?
I found the heretics.
Really? And who are they?
The Bauer family and their entire household.
Well, I expect you to give me some evidence. In the last few days, I've been hearing how practically everyone here is a heretic.
I found that place the captive heretic talked about, and I found a family cross there. It took a bit of asking around, but I learned it belongs to the Bowers. Their farm isn't far from here, to the north. And then all I had to do was go there and do a little spying.
What of it? What did you hear?
They're of a different religion.
They were afraid you'd come for them. Some of them were talking about leaving the farm. It seems they're of another faith.
A different faith? Where did you get that from, my boy? There is only one faith.
This
one
guy.
God, one church. Understood?
Yes, I'm sorry, Monsignor. I didn't express myself well.
You're forgiven, but be careful what you say. A little remark like that could draw the kind of attention you really don't want. Now, to the point. Did you hear their prayer?
Yes, and it was the normal Lord's Prayer. Just at the end, they begged God, if you'll forgive my saying, to rid us of that devil in Rome.
God forgive those poor souls, for they know not what they do.
Then they had a discussion. Mrs. Bower seems to want to confess to it all, but the others were trying to talk her out of it.
We're a snitch, man.
A heretic who wants to confess? There'll most certainly be more to it than meets the eye.
She seemed pretty determined.
Never trust the word of a heretic. They're the devil's vessels. Remember, he tries his tricks through them.
I'll bear that in mind.
Well, that will probably suffice for me. You did well. And for your devotion to Mother Church, you deserve
we got a
just
reward at least.
reward.
Thank you, Monsignor.
Now, please excuse me. I need to arrange for their arrest and interrogation.
Of course.
So, did we complete it? 425? Let's go. Give word to Sir Hanush. Alright, well, I think we got some things to do in Rete now. We have this to do. This. We have to tell Agnes and the bailiff. And then if we want to pick up another quest, we can talk to the executioner. But before we do anything else, we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, peace out, y'all.